I'm so excited for the wedding, aren't you, Clara? It's gonna be absolutely perfect, a day we've dreamed of for so long. I can already picture it, the beautiful setting, our closest friends and family, and you walking down the aisle towards me. It's truly going to be the most magical day of our lives, wouldn't you agree?
Yes, Mark, I suppose so. I mean, it's certainly a date on the calendar.
It's a small ceremony, but that's perfectly fine, right, Clara? Neither of us really wanted a huge, elaborate wedding. We've talked about this. Just something intimate, a reflection of our quiet love. You're so incredibly shy. You even insisted on keeping our relationship a secret from everyone at work, which I found endearing. It just added to your mysterious charm, your desire for privacy. It made our love feel even more special, a private world just for us.
Mark, what exactly are you talking about? And also, could you please stop calling me by my first name? It's standard protocol for colleagues to address each other by their last names. My last name is Miss Davies.
See? It's exactly because you're so shy and reserved, Clara, that nobody at work ever caught on to our blossoming romance. Your little blushes and averted gazes just made it seem like you were naturally timid, not deeply in love and trying to keep it under wraps. But seriously, when we're just texting, it's okay, isn't it? We're not in the office now. Why are you being so cold and distant with me all of a sudden? It's quite disheartening. My parents are already so excited for the big day, they keep asking about you. Oh, and speaking of preparations, maybe you should consider visiting a spa or getting some beauty treatments. I don't mean to be rude, Clara, but I noticed you put on a little weight recently. You'd be mortified to show up at our wedding looking, well, less than your absolute best, wouldn't you? It's our special day, and you'll want to look radiant for me, for us. And honestly, I don't want to see you looking anything less than perfect either. My expectations are high. After we're married, please try not to gain any more weight. Do try to maintain your appearance, my dear. It's important for both of us.
Please, I implore you, cease making such utterly inappropriate comments. They are incredibly rude, deeply disrespectful, and entirely uncalled for. I would be immensely grateful if you would refrain from contacting me in this manner in the future. These messages only serve to make me feel profoundly uncomfortable, and frankly, I perceive absolutely no benefit whatsoever from receiving them. There is nothing to be gained from this interaction, and I want it to stop.
Huh? What's with this sudden frostiness, Clara? What happened? One minute you're all smiles and subtle hints, the next you diss. Women are just, I swear, completely incomprehensible sometimes. You send mixed signals. You act one way, then another. But hey, it's a good thing, isn't it? The fact that you have such a pretty face is precisely why I even acknowledged you in the first place. It's why you caught my eye and stood out from everyone else in the office. Your beauty is what set you apart.
That's enough. Please, just stop. You are being completely inappropriate, and your words are making me extremely uncomfortable. If you have no legitimate business with me, and by legitimate, I mean work-related business, not this delusional personal fantasy, then I am ending this conversation right now. I would greatly appreciate it if you would refrain from any further personal contact with me, ever. Please, I beg you.
senior staff are well aware of your consistent tendency to misinterpret situations. However, for you to continue sending these harassing text messages, completely disregarding Clara's clearly stated feelings and boundaries, demonstrates a level of persistence, obsession, and disregard for others that is simply unacceptable. There is a limit to our patience, Mark, and you have well and truly reached it. Don't you think it's high time you finally stopped this utterly pathetic charade? What utterly meaningless nonsense are you spouting now, Liam? You're talking gibberish. You're just trying to confuse me. You're the one spouting meaningless nonsense, Mark. Get a grip. Calm down. You're completely out of control. What are you gonna do about the wedding now, you ask? You've already prepared everything, haven't you? That's completely irrelevant to Clara and me, isn't it? You orchestrated this entire charade on your own, didn't you? Without any input or consent from Clara. It's perfectly understandable that none of our colleagues showed up. Who in their right mind would attend a wedding with such an incomprehensible and bizarre invitation? One that only listed the groom's name and was sent out without any prior announcement from the actual couple. It was an obvious setup. Incomprehensible? What on earth are you talking about, Liam? I was respecting Clara's wish to keep our relationship a secret from the company. That's why I only put the groom's name on the wedding invitation. Writing only the groom's name on a wedding invitation is highly unusual and frankly quite suspicious, isn't it, Mark? And everyone at work had already observed your persistent and frankly creepy text messages to Clara for a long time. Your behavior was not subtle, so it was quite clear to everyone that this was likely just a childish prank meant to compete with my and Clara's actual wedding.